Here in the house. I'm finally live again. It's been a while. It's been a wild couple weeks, so it's been a while since I've been on. I think the last time I went live was doing my little gnome dude. Got a lot of cool things to show you guys. Let me get my Dremel out of my back, because that kind of hurt. Just kind of hanging in the wrong spot. That's okay. Wait for everybody to jump on. Michael, hey, you're going to want to stay on. I'm doing your mail call, buddy. I have finally gotten around to it. Things got so crazy. A lot of things have changed. I quit my job I had. Because I didn't feel like it was allowing me enough time to come to the workshop and work. Which is big to me. I want to be able to come to my workshop. I want to be able to work. So, I quit that job. And I started another one. It does seem to be giving me a lot more time out here. Hi, Mark! And so, yeah, I'm kind of liking it. I'm glad that I get more time in my workshop now. It'll be nice. I work more of like a graveyard shift, so then I get to spend more daytime hours out here, whereas all my daytime hours aren't spent at work. That's okay. Oh yeah, it's about time to get the daughter from school, isn't it? How much fun. So, I am going to do this real quick. I got an awesome surprise in the mail. What was it, about a week ago? That I really wasn't expecting. So, I got a letter in the mail, and it's from Michael. He sent me in some stickers. Sent me a really nice little letter too. He said, just want to send you some stickers back, and thanks for sharing your work with us. I want to say that you're doing some awesome work, and I enjoy seeing what you do. Appreciate you. Take care. God bless. Your friend, Michael. And so, I've got your stickers, Michael. They're going to go here on my desk. I'm going to put one here on my desk, and then I'm going to put one over on my workbench where I put all my other ones at. I'm going to kind of keep them throughout my whole workspace, and that way it keeps me going. It keeps me motivated that you guys are here with me, whether you're on here or not. You guys are with me because your stickers are here. I am doing a mail call. Michael sent me some stickers, which is really awesome. Tomorrow, Michael, I'm finally getting caught up on getting all my stickers sent out to everybody. So keep an eye on the mail. Because I fell behind. Because my job, I was at work from 8 to 6. I had no time to go to the mailbox or to the post office to mail letters, nothing. So tomorrow I'm getting all caught up. I'm getting all my letters sent out, all my stickers sent out. I finally got my new bits in, guys. And we are going to try these today while I'm live to see what these are like. These are from Snap-on. And these are Dremel bits. Now they're made for wood. Or not for wood, sorry. They're made for metal. But I want to try them on wood because I do a lot of the metal ones that are supposed to be for metal. I use them on wood and it works really, really good. I'm excited to try these. My Snap-on guy thought I was absolutely out of my freaking mind when I told him I needed them. Because he's like, what are you making with metal? I said, nothing. I'm making it all with wood, y'all. So, we are going to try these on my live and see what these are like. I don't know if you guys can see them very well up close, but there's like a flat, a round. Hi, Tim. Um, like a flat, a dome, a round one. I don't know. I call it like a dome. Some sharp ones. So I'm kind of curious to see how well these work, and we're going to try them out. They might. Hello, June. Hello. So I'm curious. I mean, because they're not like any of the other bits I have. The way that they're cut are totally different than any of them that I have. So I'm excited to see how them are going to work. We're just going to grab pieces of scrap wood and just kind of carve bin it and see what it looks like. I am eating chocolate, y'all. My husband made the mistake of going and buying Halloween candy already, which is stupid to buy Halloween candy and keep it in the house around me because I will eat it. And he knows it. And so, but he did. So did you guys ever see how the gnome finally turned out? I got to show you guys how Mr. Gnome turned out finally. I don't know if you guys were on my live when I did this with the chainsaw. But this is Mr. Gnome, and he's still got to get sealed and painted. But I think he turned out pretty cool. He turned out pretty awesome. So this is Mr. Gnome, and there'll probably be many, many more of these to come because I really enjoy chainsaw carving the gnomes. Like, I know a lot of them do bears and stuff like that, and I have not been able to wrap my head around it yet on doing a bear or anything like that because I tend to do like gnomes and Santas and stuff like that. And so, yeah, this was my little chainsaw carved gnome, and pretty happy with how he turned out. Can't wait to get them all done. Yes, please hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, Tim. Yes, I like this. See, he's just so much fun. I could see him sitting out in somebody's yard, you know. And I did get, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. So this is when you know that you are a woodaholic, which we've already talked about me being a woodaholic, wood hoarder. So the other day I was in the living room, I heard a chainsaw going. I asked my husband, I said, who's got a chainsaw and what are they doing? My husband's like, oh, you haven't seen. And he's like, let's open up the front door. We opened up the front door, and right as we did, my neighbor's tree came booming down into the road. They were cutting her tree down. Now, I'm going to flip this around for you guys. This is what I got. Yep, I'm a woodaholic. I have a wood problem. I know this, but I love it. So the tree comes down. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want some of that. My husband's like, just go ask him. I went over there, asked the guy, hey, I do chainsaw carving. Would it be okay if I have a couple little pieces of wood? He tells me, take as much as you want. Now, I don't know what kind of wood this is. I do know, like, the bark is very fibery, I guess you'd say. It's thick. The bark is thick, but it's fibery. So I'm not sure what kind of wood that is. If any of you guys know, you guys can tell me because I'm kind of anxious to know because I'm not sure. It's just been a tree that's always been in our neighborhood. And so my husband tells me I can have 9 pieces. Oh, that would be nice if it was oak. My husband says you can have 9 pieces. Because he does know I'm a woodaholic. I would have taken the whole darn tree and filled up my whole garage. I'm like, okay. He never specified how big the 9 pieces could be or how small they had to be. So I took pretty big chunks. That way I can cut them up. I can have a lot of projects. Or I could just do one big massive one, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But I am totally stoked. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have wood forever. And then I know you guys probably saw the little live I did about being Dorothy and Toto, and there's nothing better than wood. I ended up with this wood, and I do believe this is cedar, is what the guy told me. He thought this was cedar. Um, and it's going to be fun because it's kind of rotted on the inside, so I'm going to make some lamps out of it. I'm going to like cut it into discs and make lamps. So kind of stoked with this stuff too, to see how this one goes. But they're nice big pieces of cedar. I mean, this is a pretty significant size of cedar. I mean, my hand is like doesn't take up much room on that. So I'm really excited to see how them are gonna go. But yeah. Deb! But yeah, so we got that, and we got my big wood stash. My husband did not like moving this off for me, but he did it anyway, just because it was in my driveway. We've been having storms, and yep, I told him it needed to be by a garage before it got ruined. So I do know whatever kind of wood this is, it is very heavy. But like I said, it's very, the bark is very fibrous, which I found weird, to be so fibrous. But it is. So if anybody knows what kind of wood that is, shout it out. Let me know, because I have no clue. I saw wood and I said yes. That's just my addiction. We all know it is. So that's okay though. Dub, did you see my gnome? He's finally finished. I finished my gnome. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of him. He was with the chainsaw. So that's kind of a remarkable thing for me to be able to finish something with the chainsaw, because my other ones look not so funny, not so healthy. But I like how the gnome showed up and turned out. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. Thanks, Deb. I can't wait to get him painted and make him look really cute. I think that'll be really neat. And he's a heavy little piece. I didn't expect him to be that heavy. I unscrewed him from the thing. I picked him up, like, wow, that thing's heavy. And then we're going to be trying these here in a minute. These are my Snap-on burrs. So I'm excited to try these. They're made from metal, but they're solid carbide. All right, Mark, we'll catch you later. Thanks for jumping in. So I'm excited to try these and see how they work on wood, because they're supposed to be from metal. And then I got Michael's stickers that we're going to be adding to my table here, my table over there. I'm stoked for that. I love the fact that Edub, keep an eye on the mail. Keep an eye on your mail, Edub. You got some gifties coming to you. Now that I have finally, for those who jumped in a little bit later, I did quit my job. Because it was taking up all my time. I couldn't carve, and I wasn't happy at my job anyway. So I did quit my job. I did get another one though, but it's more of like overnight hours, so that I can actually during the day be out here in the shop and get stuff done and be able to come live and stuff like that. So yeah, I quit. I'm excited about that. Like my new job. I really like my new job. I get to see more people, and I'm such a people person, so it's great. Gives me more time in the shop, which that's huge. Hi, Plywood. Hello. Guys, I'm not even joking that I have a whole stash of candy. My husband had to just go buy Halloween candy. He's so mean. Like, he knows I shouldn't eat it, and so he buys it. Love Reese's, though. Reese's are one of my favorites. But yeah, I kind of learned that you just kind of have to do in life what makes you happy. And my woodworking makes me happy, and I want to be able to do it. And having a job where I wasn't able to did not make me happy. So it was time to fly that chicken coop and find a different one. And I found one, and I really like it. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I own that Reese's. It's so good. Lots of peanut butter. I love the peanut butter. Okay, should we see what these birds do? I happen to have a scrap piece of wood sitting here. And that's why I have a string for my head also. It is my Dremel. It hangs here with me. He kind of like my little buddy. I figure maybe if he's close to me, he won't break on me. I doubt it. He'd probably break on me. But these are totally different than like the Quetzal. Don't know if you guys will be able to tell the difference here. It's kind of fuzzy. My mirror's kind of, or camera's kind of fuzzy. But these are cut so good that it's going to be interesting to see how well they work. So I'm going to try the square one first, or what do they call it? Cylindrical is what they call it. So we're going to try this. It's supposed to be for wood. We're going to, it's supposed to be for metal. We're going to use it on wood. We're going to see how well this works. And I got to stretch to turn it on. Oh my gosh. That thing carves like butter, y'all. Let me show you. Let me see if I can. Turn this off before I like gouge myself here. Oh, my thing just fell off the table again. Okay, we're gonna get you guys turned here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe my thing quit turning. Let's get hooked onto the table here better. Because I keep falling off. You guys fell off the whole stand. Now you guys are on the floor. Because the stand will not stay. Where did you guys go? There you are. Sorry, you guys landed on the floor. It fell right out of the stand. My stand was moving too much and my phone said, nope, I'm not staying here. Too much of a rodeo. Okay. So, I'm going to try to get it to, it won't show nothing because it says it's at the wrong angle. Well, let's flip this Hummer around here. I'm sure you guys don't want to see the ceiling, so get it flipped here. Okay, here's the wood. Okay, so we're going to show you guys how well this is carving. Guys, that was a workout. Okay, I mean, this stuff actually carves very well. Like, this thing goes through just like butter. I mean, it just, and it's smooth. Even through the ridges, it's just super smooth. Really nice. I really like that. I'm kind of curious to see. That was like the flat one. I really like that one. Let's see what this coney looking thing does. Now I can't see your guys' comments because you guys are upside down to me. But that's okay. I'll read them here in a minute. See what the cone does. Well, it doesn't take off as much at a time, but still very smooth. Very easy to use. Go straight in very well. It does. And I don't think these ones are going to gummify as bad either. As you can see, I got a little bit of burnt stuff on there, so I just run it through the wood just to clean it off there. When you plunge it, sometimes you get like burnt onto it. You just kind of clean it off with the wood. It works really good. But yeah, I'm going to like to use these. These are going to be some nice tips to do some finishing work with. I want to see what the ball does. This ball looks wicked. Oh my, that thing really big. You really got to be careful with that ball one. Boy, it digs in and goes. And it is so smooth. So easy to do. So easy to clean up too. Like your edges, you just barely hit it and it just takes it right off of there. That is awesome. I like that. Well, I like that ball one. That makes a nice thick mark in the wood. Boy, it throws some wood too. You go nice and deep with that. And I'm not even putting any pressure down. I mean, the bit is doing all the work itself, which is really, really cool. Now I'm going to have to find out a reason to use these, like make something with the bits. Them are nice. I'm not going to lie. Pretty darn nice. I like them. What do you guys think? Grumpy! Yeah, I know that hurt. I didn't mean to drop you guys on your heads. I really didn't. But boy, I like them burrs. Them burrs are going to be nice. They're from Snap-on. So, I wasn't real sure. I mean, you know, because Snap-on makes their stuff from metal. I use a lot of metal stuff, but it doesn't always, not all metal burrs work really good on wood. Sometimes they're very jumpy or not smooth using and stuff. So, but these are nice. I like these. And hopefully they last quite a while. So what else is going on, y'all? There's a person at my front door. Hopefully it's nobody important, because I'm not in the house. So I hope it's not. It may be somebody important, but they'll just come back later because I'm not there. I have no place to put this darn thing that is going to stay and not be on top of me. So yeah, you guys will have to stay tuned. I am going to come out here tomorrow morning. And I've had this idea in my head. And I don't know if I can do it or not. But I want to take one of my big, long sticks. Actually, they were a gift from my husband, so he can pay for the next 10 years. My husband got them for me. I want to take one of my bigger, longer pieces of wood that's thinner, like smaller, that I really can't do much with. Can't really chainsaw carve it. But I want to make a nomenclature. Like the whole piece of wood with a bunch of different gnomes all over it. You know, a lot of people do it like with wood spirits. I make wood spirits all over the pieces and stuff like this. I want to do a nomenclature. That's what I'm going to call it. A nomenclature, because it's going to have all kinds of gnomes on it. I think that'd be fun. And I won't be using my chainsaw on it. I'll be using my Dremel for it. And just Dremel the gnomes into it and stuff. I think it'd be kind of fun. What do you guys think? I did get my Delan's piece done. I need to do a finished video of that one for Delan. If you guys know his heart challenge, you gotta make something with a heart in it. And I did a piece that has 13 hearts hidden into it. It's a picture. Sorry, got congested. It's a picture that is wood burned. And in that picture is 13 hearts that are hidden in the picture. And it's kind of fun to try to find all 13. So I need to make my video on that still. I do still have letters to get mailed out tomorrow. If you guys would like a sticker, send me your email or send me your address. My email is in the description. I'd be happy to get out some stickers to everybody. Now that I can actually go to the post office, which is awesome because I couldn't before. It's funny how you miss like the little things in life, like going to the post office. But now that I can go, I love it. So I'm going to be getting them all sent out tomorrow. So yeah, if you guys want stickers, just send me, email me your address, and I will get some stickers out to everybody. And maybe tomorrow we'll start on the nomenclature. I do have some other stuff I really need to work on because they are some special orders that I got to get done. But I don't think the nomenclature would take very long. It might take me about a week to do. And then I could get started on some of my special orders that I have. Yes, I am home. I quit my job, Amy Joe. Go figure. Yeah. Yep. You crazy sister just freaking up and quit her job. And found a different one. I am amazed that your husband didn't tell you last night. Okay. That'd be amazing. I'm back here in the garage. Head back to the garage, Amy Joe. I'm here. I'll even open up the garage door for you. We'll open up the garage door. Woo! Boy, it's party out. I'll open the garage door now. We'll just watch for Amy Joe. It's gorgeous out today, guys. It really is. Like, it is absolutely beautiful outside. I love my view that I have. Bye, Dad. Thanks for jumping on. Love ya. My view that I have is just gorgeous. I mean, it's kind of like a field behind me a little bit. So, I like that. I don't have to look at... I do look at kind of a neighbor's house, like that neighbor's house a little bit, but that's okay. They're really sweet people. But otherwise, it's just a field. And it's gorgeous. I love that. So yeah, we'll wait for Amy to show up. That'd be awesome. Doesn't happen often that she comes by the house, and I love that she's going to. You too, buddy. You too. Thank you for the stickers, Michael. Absolutely love them. They'll be on my table. And I'll be on tomorrow, so you guys will have to jump on and watch me. I am going to start some carving tomorrow. Because I can. Which is so nice. I need to clean my shop. My shop is like, the floor is getting to be a wreck. I really need to clean it. I just haven't gotten that far yet. But I'm going to work on that. I've got to get my whole shop put together, actually. But I just haven't done it. I had some bad news today, though. So, about a week ago, we got a hailstorm. And I was at my other job, and yeah, my car was sitting outside. It got hailed out, or got hailed on, I should say. So today I had to take it down to the insurance adjuster, and they totaled out my brand new car. I'm not happy. It sucks. Look who's here! Mama Joe!
Surprise!
Yay! I haven't seen you forever.
Oh, hang on.
And after the day I've had, I could definitely use a hug. They totaled my car.
What?
My car's totaled.
From the hail? Hey, y'all.
There's Amy Joe, y'all.
No, I don't want to get on camera.
I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to talk with Amy Joe for a while, and I will catch you guys tomorrow doing the nomenclature. All right. Love ya. Out.